my degenerate crypto friends. Oh, the camera's here now. How are you doing this fine evening? I'm doing great myself. We had a huge dump over the weekend. I took advantage. Well, first I sold 𝗃𝗏 and Sonic. I sold them after 2 or 3 years of accumulating. I sold them. I had some pretty good gains on them. I didn't sell them. They just kept going down, 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 down. And I said, I don't know if these are coming back. So I sold them and I put the money into Polygon. Polygon, I'm pretty sure it's going to come back. And in fact, it was a good move because Polygon jumped up like 10% today. So, I mean, basically the difference is that all three of those were really cheap, but Polygon has very good metrics. And I can see Polygon surviving and going back up in the future. But Sonic, I don't know if it's going to recover. I mean, I love it. It was Phantom. And 𝗃𝗏, we need like a market run. We need a big altcoin run. We need a gaming run for 𝗃𝗏 to come back. I mean, they were both so cheap. They had gone down so much. I mean, it's just a shame. But I said, look, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to put another token that's down bad also. So I still have that possibility of getting those gains back. But yeah, we don't know what's going on. You know, we don't know how much farther Bitcoin is. Basically, the market's going to drop as far as Bitcoin has to drop. And we don't know how far Bitcoin is going to drop. Obviously, nothing that's happening in the market, the tokenization, the adoption, the banks, the stable coins, all the stuff that's happening just is not affecting the market in any kind of bullish way at all. Like, the market just doesn't care. Doesn't care. This is just the cycle. The market doesn't care. Right now, the market's got to go down for some reason. Bitcoin's got to go down. So it doesn't matter. So all that other stuff, all the good fundamentals, basically that's for another time. Just hold on to those coins that have the good fundamentals, and hopefully they'll probably come back, because basically the ones with the best fundamentals have held up the most. You know, like BNB and Sol. And Ethereum's held up a little better, but it's not doing great right now. So yeah, I'm just not paying attention to all the good news anymore, all the great fundamentals. I'm just gonna keep stocking up the good coins at these incredible prices, and that's it. Because we don't know how much farther Bitcoin is gonna go down. Now, the way I see it, I mean, the way I understand it, is that maybe more or less to a previous cycle's high. Like, 60 something, but maybe not. Maybe it'll go down more. It's hard to imagine. Here in 𝗪𝗍, they're saying Bitcoin can fall further. Historical data shows 60,000 would be the bottom. So yeah, maybe like 60 some thousand, or maybe even 50 some thousand. It's really hard to imagine it going much lower, because people just want to buy it. I mean, even I'd want to buy it. I don't have any Bitcoin, but even I'd want to buy it. So, yeah, let's see. In the Bitcoin bear markets in 2015, 2019, and 2022, the 200-week moving average marked a price bottom, with BTC holding that level or reclaiming it as support. The value currently sits at 57,926. So, like, we'd have to drop. We're at what, 70-some thousand? We're at 78,000, and we'd have to drop to. What was it, 57,000? So that's like another 20,000. Bitcoin drops another 20,000. Altcoins are just going to keep getting killed. There's no bottom to altcoins. They just keep melting away. That's the way it is. So you gotta just accumulate them when they're cheap and hope you're in the right altcoin. Hope you're in the right altcoin that's going to come back. If it comes back, you're going to make a lot of money. So yeah, I mean that's what it comes down to. So basically, if we get Bitcoin down to 60,000 or 50-some thousand, then it's probably pretty safe to stock up, to really, stock up on altcoins and whatever. But you never know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen. The House of Crypto says, Coin Bureau has, White House calls crypto and banks to the table. White House will meet with the crypto firms and banks at 1 p.m. today to discuss the crypto market structure bill. So they're kind of taking action here. They're trying to get this resolved so they can get it out. This White House is very serious about getting crypto regulated and moving the industry forward. So, yeah. United Arab Emirates spy sheik bought secret stake in Trump crypto. Yeah, I've seen this in several places. Yeah, apparently they're saying the sheiks invested because Trump was there and he was making deals, for the country and also maybe privately. I don't know if there's anything wrong with that or not, but apparently it's a news story right now. But it's very interesting that Trump, because the U.S. has like traditionally been at odds with the Middle Eastern countries, like always fighting and having wars and all this stuff. And with the exception of like Iran right now is, he's making allies in the Middle East. He's getting all these countries together. These countries are interested in prosperity, and so is Trump. So I think that's a really good thing, what he's done in the Middle East. Turkmenistan legalizes crypto mining and exchanges and shit for economy. So another country that, didn't have, it was illegal. Well, they're getting with the program. Great news. Crypto users forced to share account details with tax officials in the UK. Apparently, now I don't know if this is like just the exchange, which would be kind of normal, or they want your wallet addresses. Like if they want your wallet addresses, I would like move, just move out of the UK. I mean, the UK is, from the news I'm getting, we don't know all the truth, but it seems like the UK is losing the plot here. PR Newswire says Bitmine Immersion Technologies announces ETH holdings reaching 4.285 million tokens. Yeah, that's this dude. This dude who always make predictions. What's that dude's name? Anyways, Bitmine is stocking up on more ETH. This is the the MicroStrategies of ETH. So hey, that's good. Good news. Not great. I don't like seeing one company own too much of something. But, it's bullish. Bullish. Argentine crypto fugitive with 56 million in Bitcoin arrested in Venezuela. Oh, yeah. Rosa Maria Gonzalez, a key figure in the collapse of Argentinian crypto firm 𝗪𝗿𝗆, nearly 4 years after the scandal, left tens of thousands of investors defrauded. Yeah, man, there's a lot of scams out there. Don't ever give your money to anyone. Like, don't give your crypto. Be very careful about giving crypto to any platform to get a return, to get interest. Be very, very careful. Like, there's some places that you can just get it, and it's very secure, like Binance, or very, very well-trusted place. But when the market goes bad, or, any of these places, they can screw you. I have a friend who had a lot of Bitcoin. He had a good amount of Bitcoin. He bought it early. I was in shock when I found out how much he had. And I don't know what he did. He gave it to someone who he put it in some platform, and they stole it. He lost it all. That's not good. Wendy O says Binance completes first conversion of the SAFU fund, converting 100 million in stablecoins into BTC as part of its plan to shift the user protection reserve to BTC. That's bullish for Bitcoin, I guess. Michael Saylor. I heard in an interview the other day, he was talking to Grant Cardone. I think he said that he has to officially announce every Monday the updates to their holdings. So this is Monday, and he has acquired 855 BTC for 75.3 million at 87,974 Bitcoin. So strategy keeps acquiring. Like I said, I don't know if it's good for one company to own so much Bitcoin. Lark Davis said something. This should keep you up all night. It's estimated around 90 million jobs will be lost due to AI by 2030. And maybe it could potentially create new jobs, but it could be 30,000. It's the perfect crisis to introduce CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, money that comes from with invisible chains. Invisible chains, government controlled money. So, they can see everything you do, every transaction you make. This is why Bitcoin exists, according to Lark Davis. Yes, the whole AI thing is very disconcerting. It's very concerning. The whole AI thing is very concerning. Some people like Elon Musk say that, everything's going to be cheap and people are going to have a lot of prosperity, and there's going to be the government's going to just pay out a wage. And that's not good either. People need purpose. People need something to do. People need to work and contribute. So not having anything to do is not good. Maybe people will spend more time doing yards, dancing, painting, doing things like that. But I don't know. It's not good. It's very scary. Especially those of us who are parents. What are our kids going to do? What kind of life are they going to have? We're going to see. It's going to happen probably pretty fast, but not overnight. 𝗵𝗍𝗃 says, Tom Lee just said on live CNBC that Bitcoin crypto bottom is in and about to go parabolic. This dude is wrong 24/7, so don't listen to anything he says. I mean, he'll be right eventually if he keeps saying the same thing. Precious metals liquidity crisis wipes out 7.4 trillion. Yeah, basically the metal market's dumped. So we knew that was going to happen. I was in fact about to sell some. I had a buyer lined up, and then it crashed. So I didn't sell it. I don't really care. I don't mind holding it. It's good to have metals. Good to keep it long term. The Bitcoin therapists. We made it to 69,420 without BlackRock, ETFs, or treasury companies. And now that we have them, we're only at 74,000. What the F? Make it make sense. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying, like, dude, like, things were better. Things were better before the institutions got involved. No big dudes, manipulating everything. And now it feels like the industry is 100% dependent on some, like, seriously good news from this, these big boys. Like, the old days, it was just, hype and people buying and people were excited. And now it's like we're all focused on, the big adoption, the big, the government laws, all these things that it's like we're waiting for. And all these things have been happening and crypto is not going anywhere. So we can't be dependent on them. I said Solana at $100 is free. Well, it's not free, but it's getting very tempting. Very mighty tempting. Mighty tempting. I mean, my average buy is $24, I think. So 100 is still a lot for me, but I mean, it's cheap for Solana, but it's like I don't want to ruin my average price, my average buy price. And also Solana is 60% of my portfolio because it went up so much, and none of the other ones did, and they all just basically gone down. Basically, Solana has saved my portfolio to a certain extent. Everything else is just down. Chainlink, I'm not too far from breaking even because I bought it at a decent price. But Lane Helper says 68,000 for one Bitcoin is not cheap. Cheaper prices are coming, but you'll be too afraid to buy. Yeah, like they said in 𝗪𝗍𝗃, maybe it'll go down to 50 some. Much lower than that. I have a hard time seeing it. 40 some, 30 some. Man, I can't see it going down below 30 something. But yeah, just keep some cash on the side. If you got a little, just keep a little cash on the side all the time. Just if we have some big dumps, so you can stock up. Really, I mean, people need to buy when stuff is cheap, but make sure you're buying the good coins. Alex Becker says, I don't know what's going to happen short term. I know the entire financial world is pivoting to crypto, though the end. Exactly. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Everything is happening with crypto. All the banks, all the institutions, they're using stable coins. They're redoing their system with blockchain, and crypto is in the gutter. So eventually this is going to turn around. You just got to know which coins you're going to be in. Are you going to be on the right coins when this happens? And thus there's an incredibly high possibility that prices in crypto will be much, much higher in the future. That's good enough for me. I'm 100% in agreement with Alex here. That's it. There was not a lot happening. I actually looked at news sources outside of Twitter because it was like just nothing really happening. Just keep stocking. Not financial advice, but keep stocking little by little, DCAing, buying good stuff. Crypto is the future in many ways so far, unless we have quantum computing, but that will kill everything, not just crypto. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye.